Yo, what's up, everybody? Simple Two. Okay, bring no video for this Friday. One for y'all, man. Break. Okay. I probably just type of throwback, murder of the rapper from Montgomery that was on Bring the Gold. Okay, Bring the Gold was a rapper from Montgomery. How I think him and his cousins actually was found dead somewhere I think Macon County, Alabama, to where I did a video before to where the rapper I think Bring the Gold is from Montgomery, so they moved to Atlanta. How I guess there was rapping and stuff, and then I think the rapper I think the rapper so I did the video before saying that the rapper been going his cousin as I think Tooley I think that was Skooly Tooley was his cousin, so I guess they came to I think Montgomery I think for a visit until they found missing. But a couple of weeks later they found missing until they found dead in the woods out there. So it's a type of like a type of like murder that was solved. So I guess it's a happening. So I feel like the murder happened back around the year of 2017 until the murder wasn't solved until I think nobody was caught for the crime. So I feel like this murder is still a cold case to where the rapper and his cousin I said was going down parts of parts of Alabama. So they came to Montgomery I think in a van. They want to visit the city, and somehow they, didn't make it back. But I'm sure y'all, this little article for y'all. So make sure you like, comment, and strive for peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
Has been found in Macon County, Alabama, and authorities now saying they are investigating this as a murder. News Center 9's Chandler Morgan is off of County Road 113 in Macon County live tonight with more. And Chandler, what can you tell us about the body and what has happened?
Well, Barbara, I got off the phone with the sheriff's office, and they tell me their investigation led them to this wooded area just behind me. We're on County Road 13 over in Macon County, Alabama. They say that a passerby discovered the body around 4:40 this afternoon. This is in Hardaway, Alabama, about a mile and a half from Highway 80 West, just past a residential area. But that's where the coroner found and sheriff's office found a male pronounced dead at 5:30 this evening. An autopsy will be done by the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences, and State Bureau of Investigation is taking over the case. Now, the fingerprint team was called to the scene. They do not know how long the body had been there, but they say that it had started to decay. As you said, they found the body clothed, and they do not know if foul play was suspected. But since then, I have spoken to the sheriff's office. They tell me that this is a murder investigation, so the homicide unit of the sheriff's office is taking over. They do not know who this person is, this male. They're trying to identify him, so they're asking anyone with information on the case to contact the sheriff's office. For now, live in Macon County, Alabama, Chandler Morgan for WTVM News, Leader 9.
All right, Chandler, thank you for the very latest there from Macon County. And, of course, stay with News Center 9 on air and online at WTVM.com and our free mobile news app for the very latest on this developing story.
We're learning new details about the moments before a local rapper vanished while on a trip out of town. Police say the rapper Bambino, whose real name is Edward Reeves, disappeared this week. He went with his cousin to Montgomery, Alabama. Channel 2's Audrey Washington spoke with the rapper's girlfriend.
The search for local rapper Bambino and his cousin is intensifying. The 29-year-old, whose real name is Edward Reeves, hasn't been seen or heard from since Sunday.
He's a loving person, and I really do miss him.
These are some pictures we obtained from the rapper's Instagram page and video of him from an interview on YouTube where he discussed the time a bullet pierced his face.
While he was shooting, I was looking, and one arm hit me in my face.
His girlfriend tells me that Reeves and his cousin, 30-year-old Kendrick Stokes, left southwest Atlanta from Montgomery, Alabama at around 4 Sunday evening. She says they went to the Ridgecrest area of Montgomery to visit a friend.
Man, sad, man. Y'all feel this case has been solved for play. Y'all feel like this case has solved, I think, for the past, 7-8 years now. So I feel like two other dudes, the rapper Ben and Golden and dude Kendrick Stokes was missing, man. But so I feel like both of them, I think, came to they revealed to that's where they came, from Atlanta, to Montgomery. So I guess it was like I think out of town, I tried to visit somehow, and that was wasn't found found safe, man. So I feel like both dudes right now is basically dead. So I do feel like that. I think somebody trying to have them set up, man. I feel like, two dudes was killed, man, and they was, so I had heard to where they were traveling through Montgomery in the Ridgecrest area until they went like I think far west to South Alabama. I think far west to West Alabama area to where it was was found dead out there. But I do feel like I think somebody trying to set them up, to get killed. But I believe that it's a beef behind the rapper. I still been a goal, to do already read until the beef became more about how they want to get others killed. So I think the beef you heard back I think it's beef between the Allen boy the dude on the gold. So I think Allen boy and dude rapper who been gold was beef back and forth and how it's beef at Atlanta. And but I don't know what transpired the murder. I think they were settled to get killed, or I think his cousin was settled to get murdered out there. But I don't know what actually happened. But I feel like this case hasn't been solved for peace for the past 7-8 years now. But I do feel the family felt kind of like kind of felt sad about the death. So the mother had did a type of interview saying I think the rapper in the Bambino Gold was a good loving son, and how I think the mother of the other cousin, the motor, I think Skooly with Tooley was found dead too. So I think both of them was found dead in the same area. And but I feel like this case has been solved for the past 7-8 years, man. So the whole murder has been cut to justice. And I feel like the whole murder was a type of cold case right now. But I do feel like after one day, I might find out who basically murdered both of them dudes, and they might get caught with something. But I feel like why would somebody trying to harm two dudes for, man, knowing they they are both dudes. I say Montgomery. But I feel like after one of them is a rapper, and so the other one is the type of motor. I said that in Montgomery too. We did like shows in Montgomery and how he trying about his parts that day in Montgomery. But I feel like that this case hasn't been solved yet, man. But I feel like this case has been I brought the light for at least 7-8 years now, and how I feel like her murder wasn't being solved yet, and but I do feel like the families of the victims feel it's still grieving the loss of it now, because the mother lost 2 sons and they hasn't about the I don't feel like the case hasn't been solved yet, man. But hopefully one day I guess they might find out who did this crime, how they murdered 2 dudes out there, man. But it's sad, so how this murder wasn't cut to light. But I do feel like this throwback ties to 17 murder of both dudes, man. Ken Stokes and Edward Reeves, as on Bambino Gold and Skooly with the Tooley. So it's a light coming in, strive for peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.